after divorce, Saina Nehwal's crores, luxury cars and unmatched struggle. The girl who once picked up a racket just to play, not for fame, not for fortune, is today the owner of crores. But behind the shine of money, fame and medals lies a story that cameras often fail to capture. And when that same girl suddenly posted an Instagram story one day, writing, "Sometimes life takes us on different paths," everything came to a standstill. That girl was Saina Nehwal. And this isn't just a story about a divorce, it's the story of struggle and success that turned a daughter from Haryana into one of the world's biggest sporting icons. A girl whose smile carried the glow of victory and whose eyes reflected the determination to fight every loss. But today, when loneliness hides behind that smile, it's important we revisit the journey she's been through. Today, we'll explore that journey in depth. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our new videos. Now, let's begin today's story without further delay. In 2018, Saina Nehwal married fellow badminton player Parupalli Kashyap. Their bond seemed nothing less than a perfect cinematic love story. They trained together, played tournaments side by side, and took vows to live life as one. Their partnership became a source of inspiration in Indian sports. But now, 6 years later, that relationship has come to an end. Through an Instagram post, Saina shared the news that she and Kashyap have decided to part ways by mutual consent. While the message was shared in calm words, it likely carried with it a storm of emotions, uncertainty, and deep introspection. A relationship that began with sweat and shared dreams eventually ended in silence. But if you truly know Saina Nehwal, you know that breaking down isn't her style. She's made of the kind of grit that only gets stronger under pressure. And that's why today she's not only India's badminton queen but also a successful entrepreneur, brand ambassador, and the owner of a multi-crore fortune. According to reports, Saina's total net worth is around 36 crore. And that's not just a number, it's the result of a journey filled with 5 a.m. training sessions, pushing through injuries, and never giving up. Her life is not just about winning matches, it's about standing tall after every fall. Saina Nehwal's earnings aren't confined to the badminton court. Her annual income is around 5 crore, a significant part of which comes from major brand endorsements. She is the third highest earning female badminton player in the world, not just in India. Reaching this level meant turning down countless offers, constantly pushing her limits, and most importantly, proving herself time and again. Her brand portfolio spans skincare, banking, shoes, health supplements, and more. It shows that she's not just a player anymore, she's become a face people trust. And that's not all. Saina Nehwal is now an investor too. She has invested in a menstrual hygiene brand called 𝐼𝐸𝐺, and she also serves as its brand ambassador. 𝐼𝐸𝐺 is a company that creates eco-friendly and reusable sanitary products. Saina's association with this brand shows that she is more than just an athlete. She is an idea, a symbol of empowerment who believes in uplifting women. When a star athlete exhibits such social consciousness, she becomes a beacon of hope for millions of women. Her brand list includes names like Paras Lifestyle, Opasa Jewelry, Skinspired, Heal Your Soul, Yonex, Max Life Insurance, Edelweiss, Kellogg's, Indian Overseas Bank, Savlon, and Rasna.
And these aren't just brands, they represent the trust people associate with Saina's face. When she promotes a product, people don't just see an advertisement, they feel her struggle, her honesty, and her hard work within it. That's why brands are eager to collaborate with her. Now let's talk about her shining obsession, cars. Yes, Saina Nehwal has a strong passion for luxury vehicles. In her garage stands a Mercedes-AMG GLE 63, priced at around 2 crore. She also owns a Mini Cooper, which costs between 40 to 50 lakh rupees. A BMW and another Mercedes-Benz are also part of her collection. When Saina talks about her cars in interviews, she doesn't just describe them as vehicles. Each car represents a milestone, a victory in a tournament, a reward for a struggle in life. And she earned all of this through her own hard work. She didn't come from a film background, she isn't the daughter of a politician, and she's not an heir to any legacy. Saina Nehwal was born in Hisar, Haryana, but her career was shaped in Hyderabad. It was there that she trained at the Pullela Gopichand Academy and laid the foundation for her sporting journey. In 2015, she bought a luxurious house in Hyderabad valued at around 5 crore rupees. The journey from a small-town girl to living a multi-crore lifestyle was anything but easy. But before the homes, cars, and brand endorsements, the most important part of her life is her sporting achievements. At the 2012 London Olympics, she won a bronze medal for India. That was a time when female athletes in the country didn't get the recognition they deserved. But Saina Nehwal started a new era. In 2009, she received the Arjuna Award. In 2010, the Padma Shri, and also the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna. The honors kept coming. These medals weren't just symbols of her victories, they marked the beginning of a shift in societal thinking. And that's the level where she stopped being just a player. She became an inspiration. Every girl from a small town who dreams of picking up a racket sees herself in Saina. And today, as a personal chapter in Saina Nehwal's life comes to a close, people wonder, has she broken down? But Saina's story has never been about breaking. At every turn, she's grown stronger. Her divorce may be a painful moment, but she embraces it as a new beginning, with dignity, without drama, like a true champion. Her greatest victory perhaps hasn't been on the court, but in life itself. A girl who once fell to her knees only to rise again, how could a signed divorce paper defeat her? Her divorce is not an end, but possibly a new beginning, a new direction, a new milestone. Saina Nehwal is still just as powerful today as she was on the day she won her first Olympic medal. The only difference now is she doesn't just play the game, she lives it and wins it in every sense of the word. So the next time you see her in an advertisement, watch her play in a stadium, or hear about her investing in a new company, don't think it was easy. Behind every win are thousands of silent pains, and Saina Nehwal has turned every pain into power. The sound of her racket doesn't just strike the shuttle, it breaks stereotypes and challenges boundaries. Today, Saina Nehwal is worth crores, but more than that, she's a symbol of the courage that earns not just medals, but trust. And trust can't be tagged with a price. The news of her divorce may have surprised some, but for Saina, it marks the start of a new chapter. One in which she will rise even stronger, write a new story, and give hope to every girl who was ever afraid of losing.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.